Hello everyone, I'm so excited for this Facebook Live with Ash Ruiz. I'm just gonna ask him to come on and join us. Hi Don, how are you? Hello. Hi Mary. Thank you for joining us to empower our sacred body and get really in love with our beautiful body temple. I'm just gonna wait for the magical Ash Ruiz to join us for this very special Facebook Live. Yesterday, I am so grateful that I went to see Karen Truon, who's doing a Reiki healing circle. And I felt I needed to go right after I was at Utopia Juice Bar, and I ran into Ash, and we just started singing, and it really touched me because his song, I Am Holy, the song by Here to Here. Hi, Karina. Have you heard of that song? First and foremost, has everybody already heard that song, or was it new for you? Because I went to their concert at Sacred Space, which was last year, and I literally brainwashed myself to feel my body be holy, because when I was young, I did not feel holy. I actually felt a lot of shame in my body because I lost my virginity very young and I didn't say no when it happened. And I thought that I was damaged goods because I wasn't married, and I was raised Catholic, so you're supposed to be married and have sex, and it shouldn't be happening when you're 14 years old, according to the rules that I was raised to believe. So at a very young age, I thought my body was more for a teenager to have pleasure, and I myself objectified myself. And I feel that that's been a theme in my life of thinking that I have to be this, extra sensual goddess to get the attention of men, or use my sexuality to manipulate men, or to somehow feel more special than I am just by being myself. And I don't know how many people resonate with that, but sometimes as women, we do get a lot of attention because of our curves or our cleavage. And so yesterday, singing that song with Ash, it just made me remember all these things and all the reasons why I love that song so much. And I asked him if we could do a Facebook Live today, which, can somebody just write Ash Ruiz and highlight his name, or just invite him to this Facebook Live, because I don't want to move around too much. If you don't mind, Ari, can you do that? Just invite Ash. I'm not sure if he knows where to go to do the Facebook Live, because I told him to hop onto my Facebook page. I want to make sure that he is with us and he's going to join us. So this morning I called Ash, and I was just super excited because he said that here he is. He's having this concert. Hi, baby. I'm asking us. Perfect timing, as always. Everything's always happening on purpose, baby. Hi, Ash.
Hello there, love.
Thank you so much for making time today for
I'm
us.
so happy that we can do this.
I know. I'm
Hi,
so happy.
everyone watching right now. Let me share this on my page.
Yeah, I'm going to share it too. Everybody, if you can take a moment right now to just press the share button, and let's see how many people we can gather. Ash, I was just sharing with them what happened yesterday, that I saw you. And then I was telling people about how the song I Am Holy really hits home for me, because when I was young, my first sexual experience was not consensual, and I didn't feel my body was holy. I felt that I was actually damaged goods. And being raised Catholic, I put this stigma on myself that no man is going to want me because I'm not a virgin anymore. And so your song actually has helped me so much. You don't know this, but did you know that I've listened to the song a lot of times, and I even cried, naked dancing and singing that song and loving myself through your music, through the words from you and Here to Here, and then going to the Sacred Space, being in the front row seat of your concert at the Sacred Space, I think it was last year.
Yeah.
That was so magical for me. It really changed my life, because all my cells we're vibrating, I am holy, I am holy. And as I was singing that song with all of you, all the not holy in me just came out through my tears. And it
Yeah.
made me realize how magical music really is and how healing it can be. And your music from here to here is just so healing for a lot of us. And I'm so happy that you're going to be at I Love Yoga on the 24th of November. I'm definitely going to get a front row seat to that. And I'm really excited to just have manifested you today on this Facebook Live. And I would love to know, like, what inspired you all to create that song, like the history of I Am Holy, if you don't mind sharing.
Michelle, I would love to share. And first of all, I just want to say thank you for sharing and for being so open and for being so honest and for being so available, for that journey to take place within your consciousness, for that experience to happen within you, so then you can be this, who you are, this presence of healing, this presence of power and empowerment and love, for everywhere you go, yourself, the world, your community. So I thank you so much. And
Thank
I
you.
really appreciate, and I'm really grateful for the way you've received the song Holy. I would say out of all of our songs, every artist has like a signature song. For Here to Here, our signature song does happen to be Holy, which, makes me so happy because it's not, it's a 10-minute journey. It's not a
Mm-hmm.
3-minute
Oh,
song.
yeah.
It's not a 4-minute song. I mean, the intention behind it was really to invite, whoever gets a chance to listen to it and be in the presence of its melody and its lyric and its energy, because before even the melody and lyric happen, there is, it's kind of like, as a songwriter, we're walking around with the communication, the spiritual, energetic communication that wants to come through, and then it gets translated in lyric and melody. So powerful, so
Mm-hmm.
wonderful. This particular song, I don't know. I'm thinking I should probably share this on my page
Of
before I even
course.
continue. Let me find my iPad. If I'm
That's
going to share
great.
this, I'm
So
going to take these off for
everybody,
a second.
everybody, we get a chance right now
Speak
to
amongst
just
yourselves.
share again and share again and share again. And as Ash says that it's so wonderful that I share vulnerably, honestly, it's not even this. I feel my sharing vulnerably is because of my frustration at my clients who come in and just tell me, Michelle, why isn't anybody talking about this? I never knew that
Yeah.
you could hold traumas in your tissues and hold pain in your body for so many years. I never knew that singing could help me heal my body. So
Yeah.
yeah, we're talking about this today, and it
Yes.
it is a great journey to be on, to
Yes.
invite us all to sing more and dance more and be more vulnerable and share more, because so many people are walking around with sexual trauma. I mean, that's a big one, and sexual shame and just shame in general in our body. Just feeling
Yes.
shame, the energy of shame. And I'm actually doing a Facebook Live tomorrow about transforming our wounds into wisdom. So
Don't
when
you love
something,
this Facebook Live?
yeah, it's
It's
great.
so wonderful that we get to do this.
Yeah.
Okay, here we are. Here we are.
And remember, I want
Share.
to hear about what inspired you to create the song Holy. Hi, Valerie.
Yes.
Valerie on too. Woo! Feast
Oh,
for the
hello,
Soul.
Val. Feast for the soul. Oh
Yeah,
my God, I'm
Valerie's
so
planning the
excited.
2019 Feast for the Soul. Are you going to be in it too,
I
Ash? Because
am
I'm
gonna be in
definitely in
it.
it.
Yes, we're
Woohoo!
in
We're
it.
going to
Here
be
to
doing an
Here is in
event to
it.
kick that off. That's
I
awesome.
know, so fun. And events
I'll
to kick
have
it
to
off,
put the
event to
link for
close
that too.
it. How lovely. And what I wanted to say about that, yeah, our meditation is called Surrender to Love. So I think it's called the Surrender to
Beautiful.
Love. But yeah, so holy. Um, I remember I was watching this documentary on Bob Marley, and where he was coming from, his intention with his music. And I was so inspired. These lyrics started coming through. The verse came through, the lyrics of the verse. So many souls have come to this planet and blessed it by being themselves. Because a lot of times we think that to show up as
Mm,
greatness, to show up as a trailblazing force of transformation and benefit,
hmm.
there's all this stuff that we have to do. There's all this, things that we need to
Yeah.
be. But
That's
it's
such a good
just
point.
about being yourself, the value in who it is you are, the value in your authentic voice, in your authentic way that you show up. You know, you are a sacred geometric roar of existence. You know, there's no sacred geometry like you in existence. And that's valuable, you know. So
Yeah.
it's like whatever comes easiest to you, whatever comes naturalist to you, is that space that is so valuable for all the beloveds on the planet.
Wow.
So that lyric, so many souls have come to this planet blessed by being themselves, yet the masses await the Messiah, the prophet. Salvation is on someone else. You know, where we're always looking on the outside, we're always looking up, we're always looking down to the left, to the right, and not taking a moment to really get to know who it is we are. You know,
Wow.
who is it that's looking for help? Who is it that's calling out? Which those moments are absolutely appropriate. But there comes a time where you really need to question, who am I? Who is this being? Who is this presence? Somebody else received this gift by the song that came through. You are the one the world needs. You are the Gandhi, the Christ, the Lenin, as in John Lennon. You are the Martin Luther King. I have a dream. So those lyrics came through. The melody didn't come through yet. That essence,
Wow.
that communication. And we have a friend named Jack Kazowitz. Is it Kazowitz? I think it is Kazowitz. Jack and Donna Kazowitz. They have created something called Speak Dolphin, where they explored, you know, the possibilities of telepathic communication with dolphins, their energetic and healing properties. Just amazing work with dolphins, and amazing work with spirit and the community. Jack and Donna, I love you, Jack and Donna, if you see this later, or if you're watching this now. And they were doing talks as a couple.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where they got this. It was inspired. I don't know where they got the little chant. Maybe it was something they created. I'm not sure. But,
Uh-huh.
you know, in one of their talks that we got to be present to, they were just saying the power in saying the little mantra, I am a holy man. I am a holy man, or I am a holy woman. Only good comes to me. Only good
Oh,
comes
wow.
from me. I give thanks. I give
Wow.
thanks. And, you know, they were talking about the power of recognizing that you are holy, and how
Mm-hmm.
in taking on that identity, it shifts the way you speak, it shifts the way you
Totally.
move, and it
Yeah.
shifts what you're willing to receive. It shifts how you're willing to be spoken to. It shifts how you're willing to be treated. It shifts, you know, it just really turns up the volume of a sacredness. It turns up the volume of the holiness that we are in reality.
Can I just share something?
Yes, please.
It's blowing me away that I gotta share even more.
Oh,
What's
I
really
love it.
like
Please, beloved.
what's been going on in my life recently. Like I even posted something the other day about how I've been purging a lot. And I've had this realization of how much I myself was using my own sexuality, sensuality to
Yeah.
attract men and
Yeah.
attract, feel desirable, and how underneath that was I'm not good enough if I'm not the sensual
Yeah.
goddess. So
Yeah.
I myself have realized this recently and how that's
Yeah.
attracted my relationships and the subconscious, unconscious woundedness of thinking that I'm just an object myself instead of
Yeah.
complaining that men are treating me like an object,
Yeah.
looking within myself and saying, uh-oh, there's still a belief there that's old that that's all I'm good for because that's my
Yeah.
past. Isn't that amazing? And now you're
That
talking
is
about
amazing.
this. And I
That
was
is
like, can we talk
amazing.
about empower your sacred body, please?
I
So it's
love
really
it.
like for me, like what I'm healing
Yay. Oh
through
my goodness.
and how like we can we can complain about men and oh he's objectifying me or blah 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 because I used to do that. That was me. Instead
Yeah.
today I say, oh, okay, I'm attracting this. Well, that means that this is how I'm feeling about myself. So this song is actually an amazing song for anybody out there that wants to transform their own relationship with themselves. If you want to attract a more sacred union with a partner, this is one
Yeah.
of the approaches. Is just play that song and play it again and again and again because
I love that.
that's what's happening to me. I'm
I
purging
love
out
that.
everything that is not that, because I'm inviting in more of my own sacred connection with myself and seeing how men are treating me differently because of my inner transformation. High five.
Yes. High five for real, for real, for
Yes.
real. Congratulations. And yeah, that is all of our work. Our work is to really, what's so interesting is that life gives us everything, every opportunity. I love how, there's a woman I love named Byron Katie, and Here to Hear,
Yeah.
we've had the pleasure of performing at many of her schools for
Wow.
the work and many of her events. She's a dear
Amazing.
friend of the groups. And, she says something to the fact of, everything doesn't happen to you, everything happens for you.
Yes, that's so true.
And so for us to start to wake up to looking at the clues, to wake up to recognizing where it is that we are objectifying ourselves, where it is that we are not honoring ourselves or respecting ourselves, where it is that we are divorcing from ourselves or betraying
Cheating on
ourselves,
ourselves.
cheating on ourselves, where it is that we are not knowing ourselves, not knowing who it is we are, not being ourselves.
And just to
And
lean back
that's the
and
journey.
feel yourself more. That's what I do now is
Yeah. Oh,
I
sweet.
love to give, I'm a Cancer,
Yes.
I love to nurture.
Yes.
And recently I literally spent time adding in just leaning back in my car before I start the car, leaning back in between clients, just taking a pause, a conscious pause, and just thanking myself for what I give, because that's like today I scheduled myself a massage. I have these weekly massages that I get
Lovely.
with Frederick, and I love the Swedish
Oh,
man
nice.
doing Swedish massage on me and everything else. And
Wonderful.
I look forward to my Thursdays now because I need the body work, religiously every
Yes.
week, and going to the standard, and spending time steaming and saunaing has changed my life, because that's what I'm doing to really love and nurture my body
Beautiful.
without me
Yes.
having to do anything. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, 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 yes.
Just receive it.
Self-care, making yourself
Yes.
available, receive. Yes. Oh my goodness. So wonderful to recognize the power in that and the value in that, A lot of times we don't. A lot of times we
Because before
don't.
I
We
would
run on
try to
empty.
squeeze in clients in my slots, people would say, oh, please, can you see me tomorrow? And then I made that time for me. So in the past, I would feel guilty if I wouldn't schedule my client in that extra window of time that I put for
Yeah.
myself. But today I don't feel guilty at all, because I value myself more in that way, that if
Yeah.
I don't give to myself, I'm actually not doing the best for my clients.
Powerful to
So,
recognize.
yeah, it's really true too.
It's really true. It's not
Yeah.
just something people say. So it's wonderful. We get to really experience that. Yeah. So then Jack and Donna had this thing. I am a holy man. I'm a holy woman, and then Jack was like, "Would you guys like to do a song with this?"
Wow.
And it was just like, yes. So we went to his home one night. This was back in 2002. This song came through.
Wow.
So that's about 16 years ago, which is awesome. So we went back to their home and we just started talking about what it means, and then I was like, I wrote this lyric recently, and I feel that this lyric, kind of is in alignment with that chant, with that prayer, and and then there was the idea to start it off with prayers of like the avatars, like the examples. So for example, we begin the song Jesus, Buddha, Kali, Krishna, Isis, Mandela, Sophia, Mohammed, Yahweh, Sai Baba, La Virgen Maria, Wakantanka, Ramana. And and so it's so beautiful that we can we have from all the major traditions around the world, and different thought leaders, heart leaders, avatars, beloveds from all the major religions, and just looking at that you are right there with all of these beloveds, just as sacred, just as holy, just as valuable, just as filled to the brim with your own unique footprint, with your own unique message, with your own unique voice, song, modality,
That's so awesome.
presence. Yeah.
So it's a very self-empowered, healing song.
Yes, yes, yes,
That's what I'm
yes.
all
I
about, baby.
love it, love it,
I
love
love
it.
it. Wow, that's so
Yes,
great.
yes, yes, yes. And so we just made it I am holy instead of I'm a holy man, I'm a holy woman. We just
Hmm.
wanted it to be just open,
General,
open, open, inclusive, general, and it
yeah.
also works better with the melody of the song.
That's so awesome. Amazing. So
Yeah,
can you share with us a little bit about the event on November 24th? That
I'd love
if
to.
everybody wants to empower their sacred body live, I highly recommend to come on over.
Okay. Well, thank you very much.
November
Yeah,
24th to the I
November
Love Yoga studio.
24th. I know, 2 days after Thanksgiving. So after you've had your uh, your Thanksgiving lunch leftovers, please make your way to I Love Yoga, which I'm so happy we're doing it at I Love Yoga.
Yeah.
Moses Love and Zaina have been are part of our family for forever. And so it's really sweet that we get to be in their beautiful space, their charged space. If you've never been to I
Yeah.
Love
It's full
Yoga,
of
I
crystals. There's
totally
so many
recommend
crystals
it.
there.
Yes,
Yeah.
so
I
beautiful. They
was at a
just sent
workshop
pictures.
with
Uh-huh.
Kevin Walton there, which was
Oh,
amazing.
nice.
Yes, so November 24th, everybody write that down. I'm going to put the
Yes.
link to
So
register.
fun.
And thank you, Karen. Karen's on, and I see
Hi,
Damaris
Karen.
too.
Hi,
Damaris, amazing,
Damaris. Hi,
amazing
Nina.
goddesses. So
Oh,
incredible.
so many
Mwah.
amazing goddesses.
Yeah.
Don't you love our spiritual community?
Yes, yes, yes,
I
yes.
love it. So
And
great.
I want to invite everybody to come too on Sunday, the 18th, to the Standard for Release
Oh,
and
yes.
Surrender, which is going to be
Awesome.
an awesome
Powerful.
sound. And guess what? I'm going to play the song, I Am
Oh, how
Holy.
beautiful. How
And I
beautiful.
won't say at what point in the Release and Surrender,
Okay,
but it's all
cool.
about
Cool,
coming
cool,
back.
cool.
So who knows? Maybe we'll see you there too, Ash. It's all a
Maybe,
surprise,
maybe,
right?
maybe, maybe. Oh my God, that's so awesome.
Yeah, so let's just
Thank you
continue
so
to
much.
celebrate. Yes, thank
Yes,
you
there's
so
so
much.
much to celebrate. So much to
Can I
celebrate.
just ask you one last question
I
before
would
you go?
love
Because
it.
I know you have to
Yes.
go. What is a powerful way that you yourself have helped yourself to transform into this amazing, loving being that you are? That's really helped you that you want to share for people? Like, what tip or advice, other than
Um,
creating an amazing song that vibrates that?
so fun. One of the things, I had an interview this morning, and one of the things that I shared was something really simple that was really powerful for me. And that was recognizing how free every part of me was. So
Mm,
before I had a relationship with emotions and sensations and feelings, and where it was all about sorting them out and putting them in the negative pile, the positive pile, the neutral pile, how I need to get rid of these, how I need to replace them with these, and I need to only do this. And it was just all this manipulation and all of this, this fear of emotions and feelings, and oh no, what am I creating? What am I manifesting? And it had all these beliefs about these things. And then
mhm,
I just started as soon as they were appearing, you could feel it. It's like awareness, you notice, oh wow, sadness is here. Oh wow, insecurity is here, or jealousy, or anger, or frustration, um, and then instead of trying to get rid of it or trying to avoid it or numb it out with chocolate chip cookies or MySpace, because at the time it was all about MySpace. I started letting these sensations know how free they were. So it was like if I felt
mm,
something, it's just, oh, look how free you are, and look how honored. Look, I get to be the space that you appear in.
mm.
And it's like, what kind of space am I? Am I a nation of peace unto myself? Am I a nation of peace? Can I be a nation of peace where there's a welcome here? There's a welcome. There's an abundance. There's a recognition of abundant resources for all. It's like there is enough for you here. You take whatever you need. And then I started noticing their nature is to self-release. I didn't have to
Mhm,
do anything with them. As soon as they
mhm.
appear and they live their full life, however long it is, seconds, minutes, maybe a day or two, then their full life, it's like they would undo themselves. But this presence remains, this peace remains. So let the feelings know how free they are. Because
Mm,
everything gets to be free. A lot of times it's like, I want to be free, but guess what? You're not the only one that gets to be free. When you recognize you's free, everything's free. The whole
that's
universe is
right.
free.
Wow, that's
Yes.
powerful. It reminds me of Tantra and
Oh,
being
beautiful.
curious. You know, that's
Yes,
like how
curious.
so many of us are living in the past. You know, like,
Yeah,
hello, this was really hard for me to let go of my own identity of what I think I was, you know? So
yeah,
that's,
yeah,
I love what you're saying, to just remember that our nature is to be free. And for me,
yeah,
divine, empowering your sacred body, for me, I get to really feel my divinity when I'm simply here. You know,
yeah.
here to here. It's so deep.
Hey.
Yeah, when you're here to
Yeah,
here, and then
here
you're
to
here
here.
again, and we're
Yes,
here, and we're
yes,
just here,
endless here.
endless here.
So it's so unwavering too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so beautiful.
uninterrupted here.
I want to hug you over the phone.
Let's
I want to
do it.
hug
Let's do
everybody.
it.
Hug everybody. I love you all. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. Make sure to share this video and
Thank you.
also invite your friends to the November 24th event. Let's all show up beautiful and
Thank you, Karina.
co-create magic, you know, co-create magic. Thank you, Karina.
Thank you,
Love you
Karen.
all.
Thank you, Emmanuel
Mwah.
Geiger, all the beloveds
And if
watching.
there's any other topics that you want to ask Ash or
Charina.
myself, just write to us. We love doing these
Yeah.
little Facebook Lives, and we're here as a
Yes.
support for everybody. And everybody on this Facebook Live is amazing. Karen, amazing healer. And who else was on there? It was so incredible just to see all the faces. Amazing. Yelena, Christy. Wow.
So
Awesome group.
Emmanuel's amazing, does amazing work. Yeah,
Wow.
really powerful
Beautiful.
beloveds. Yeah.
Can we close up with a little I am holy? What are you thinking here?
Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely.
All right, you take the lead, my friend.
Mm, I am holy. I am holy. Only good
Good
comes to
comes to
me.
me.
Only
Only good
good comes from
comes from me.
me. I
I
give
give
thanks.
thanks.
I give
I give
thanks.
thanks. I
I am
holy.
holy. Everything about me holy, my mind, my eyes, my speech, my actions, my breath, my past, my future, my existence. The only ingredient here is love. The only ingredient is God. The only ingredient is consciousness. And that cannot be avoided or escaped. And we're here to shine and celebrate that. Everything's here to shine and celebrate that. That's what we recognize in this enlightenment thing, is that everything is filled with light. Our emotions, our thoughts, this world, this pillow, this couch, this wall, this bed, this hat, this nose. It's like, yay, these headphones. So it's such a joy to celebrate this. And these crystals. Yes, we hold up a crystal, which are beautiful, beloved, bright beings, and we hold up a sandal. And guess what? It's incredibly una chancleta, boys. And it's completely beaming, shimmering with the reality of what is truly here and what truly is
See,
real.
everything is God. Everything
It's
is
all
God.
God, yo.
Yeah.
What up, God?
We
That's,
got it.
we got it. Words like
That's a new song.
namaste come from that space. Hey, baby, we got it.
Yeah, baby,
Mm.
we got it.
I'm your
Your
Venus.
Venus.
I'm your
I'm your
fire.
pride and your
Your
desire.
desire.
I love you.
I love
Can't wait for the
you.
24th. Everybody
I'm
have an
so
awesome day.
excited. We're gonna
Me
have
too.
so much fun. Yay. So hi to Alex, hi to Jamie, hi to Jeffrey Dean, hi
Yeah.
to Moses, hi to it's gonna be powerful, powerful, powerful. Super excited. Thank you
So
very much.
excited. Mwah. Have an awesome day, everybody. Thanks for joining.
Bye,
Love
loves.
you. Share the video. Ow! Let's spread the
Hey.
love. Yeah.
Do, 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 do.